Hi, my name is Jaden Bower, the Vice President of the Antioch Baptist Church Youth Ministry. And this week on Something About Jesus, with special guest Thomas Robinson, we will be discussing open word.
What's up, everybody? My name is Promise Robinson, and I'm a third-year student at Hampton University, and I'm coming to you live today to perform one of my personal favorite songs, Purple Painting. So I hope you enjoy it. It's coming out, and it's already out on my all streaming platforms, so go get that. And it's coming out on my deluxe project called Colors 2. So it's all good. Look, Promise is the name. Y'all ready? Let's go! Hey, hey, it's purple painting. Hey, look, hey, look, this the type of pain I can even put aside. Pain painted purple, but picture this pleasant times. Lightness into your beauty, why darkness still runs aside. All I could ever think of is why do I even try? Love you so much, my heart aches. Love you so much, my heart breaks. Take it and take it, take a step back and check my heart rate. No, I didn't know love the palm of these feelings I can't depart. Gonna make it till I'm mistaken, I'm gonna get it regardless. Support was beneficial, your issues don't benefit you. It afflicts you, they could love you, but never say that they miss you. Calling me so-called fan, but never really do family things they don't care about. And the ones that really care just won't be around soon. Love you so much, my heart aches. Love you so much, my heart breaks. Take it and take it, take a step back and check my heart rate. No heart and no love that Paul made these feelings I can't depart. Gonna make it till I'm mistaken, I'm gonna get it regardless. Love you so much, my heart aches. Love you so much, my heart breaks. Worlds come crashing down and I snap. My candles garlands turn lemons to lemonade. You stuck in the purple haze, stuck in the purple pain. Don't know what I'm gonna say, purple. Yeah, purple pain. Come on, vibe with me, purple pain. Yeah, purple pain. Come on, look, it don't matter where you at right now. Look, you can believe it, you can achieve it. Look, my motto is A is for ambition, so always remember A is for ambition. Look. Love you so much, my heart aches. Love you so much, my heart breaks. Love you is being mistreated by the things you like to partake in. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Might be a fool, but I can't stop this loving. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'll fight for you even when you stop coming. Oh, thank you for having me.
So hello, Miss Promise, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm pretty good at yourself. Happy to be here.
Pretty good, yo. I love that song. That amazing. I like all your songs too. It's like your music is so like it's so broad. Like I could listen to that in the car like all day.
Thank you. I try my best.
Yeah. So like where do you get your inspiration from?
Where did I get my inspiration from? Well, so there's a whole lot of genres and time, like musical time periods going on in my house. But like to go back to like where I started, I started in like band, like most kids, like band in elementary school. It was fourth grade, and I started on saxophone, and I still play instruments to this day. I've grown out of saxophone and like more into like brass instruments and like the keyboards and stuff like that, so piano and all that stuff. So, but that's so there's classical music that like inspires me, and then my mom is like older, but you know she's still a little young, but she she grew up on like the funk era, so Earth, Wind and Fire and like you know Michael Jackson, all them. So it's a lot of influences and stuff like that. But if I have to say like what was like where do I get it the most, I'd have to say like my like number one is like Lauryn Hill, like her discography and everything that she puts into it. Like she shows no fear and like loving God and stuff like that in her music as well. And then like and it's most authentic and real. So and of course gospel music, that's the jam all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that because like yeah, because like a lot of the, like new rappers and stuff, like they don't care nothing about playing like gospel music and like their songs are talking about God. Like the only rapper I seen like really talk about God lately is like Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, that's an
And
influence
like,
as well.
yeah,
He's a big influence, and he does it everything independent as well. And if you don't know what
right.
that is, and whoever's listening don't know what that is, like when you go independent, it's very hard to do something independent in the music industry because everything is run through like a record label, and that's what people be like, oh, I want to get signed to a label and stuff like that. But Chance the Rapper, he's so unique that he does everything on his own, and he gets the people and he pays the people and do these big videos and tours and stuff like that. He's never been signed to a label, and that's like monumental for the music industry because it's been built off a record label. So that's why like I get inspired by him as well. And also he shows no fear and no shame in loving God. And that's something that I admire. And I'm not personally a gospel artist, but like the gospel influence is there because how could it not? You know?
Gospel set it off in like every branch of music. You know? So okay. So like when you do like performances, like do you ever get like nervous? And like if you do, like what calms the jitters?
When I do performances, yes, I do get nervous, but like it'll be random though. So I'll be calm for like most of the day, like feeling very well prepared. And then like right before like it's my turn, I'm like, oh snap, like what's the words? Like so no, but what I do is always like, so elementary school they taught us like the little breathing thing, you go like that and like that. But like instead of like just like sitting there breathing, like I just be like praying. So stuff like that. And make sure like prayer works. Come on. Like it does. So like I just, pray over myself, my musicians, whoever's singing with me, performing with me, whoever's behind the camera, whatever it is. So and it just makes everything easier and everything goes smoothly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Cause I get jitters too sometimes. Like, cause I play drums a lot. Yeah, I play drums for churches, and like sometimes like I'll get on stage and I'll listen to the songs over and over, and then as soon as I sit there, I'll be like,
yeah.
Yeah,
you got a big responsibility too, because you keep the tempo. Yeah. So it's like if you start rushing, then all right, we on a roller coaster. Here we go.
Yeah. So like, what's your favorite piece of music that you have there, and why?
So you said, what's my favorite piece of music? Like something that I've created?
Yeah, or like something you created, or even something you didn't.
Okay, so my favorite piece of music as of right now is my project that's about to drop. Like I'm dropping, so when I perform Purple Painted, that's off of a project that's out right now on all streaming platforms. It's called Colors, and that came out in January. And now I've worked really hard and like fighting through this second semester of school. And Pastor Mike, man, I was sitting there, he was trying to contact me, and I was just keep forgetting to call him because school was in the way, and I was doing a million things at once. But so this next project that I'm about to put out is called Colors ... like ellipse and then 2, and because Colors is all about change, and I wrote every song about a different type of change. So like, so that it's like it resonates well because it's so relatable, and like it's not only off of personal experience, but like other people's experience as well. So I'm really excited about it, and it's the deluxe edition. It drops on Wednesday, May 26th, and it's my favorite because I make music with my friends, and I produce most of my songs. So, well, all of my songs except for one as of right now, which is Purple Painted. But I make music with my friends, and the connection, you feel the connection within the music. And that's something so important to me, because if I want people to feel how I felt when I wrote this or when I played the music or stuff like that, and like the feeling that we had within the room. So once I can portray that, it becomes my new favorite thing. So definitely my new project coming out.
Yeah, so everybody check that out. So like, yes. what's your name? Like, is it like Promise, or so like people can find you?
Yeah, so my name is Promise, but there's a period at the end. So it's gonna be pronounced Promise, but it's just a dot at the end, so Promise. Yes, I use my regular name because I mean it's a statement within itself. So that's why the period is there. So it's just like Promise. It's something to keep, something to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? Put meaning behind it, like more meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's Promise. And then like on Instagram, stuff like that, you can just look up Prominent Producer. And I have a YouTube and it's Promise as well. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just don't forget the period. That's how you find me. But
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that name too, because like with the period after, it's like boom, you know?
Yeah.
That's nice. So in the future, like, would you try to make this like a profession or a passion?
Both. Because when I put out my first project, it was my senior year of high school. I've never really like released music before, right? But well, let's go back. So in like middle school, I knew that I wanted to do something in music. And at first I thought I wanted to be a music teacher, but I wanted to travel like the world doing what I love and like inspire, like my ultimate, I feel like the highest, like, you know what they say, the highest human act is to inspire. So I was like, okay, I can inspire people locally first, right? But like, what's next? Like, what's next? And then so it grew into a love of like performing and becoming like wanting to be an artist and even like a producer and just traveling. I want to travel the world and inspire millions while like, you know, making millions, you know? So it's just these big goals and dreams that I have for myself. And it's just, yeah, so that's me. So say the question one more time.
In the future, would you like to make this a profession or a passion?
Yeah, so that's what I meant to say too. So like my first project, that's what I was trying to get back to. I was trying to get the backstory and I got lost. So no, but my first project, in my interlude, and it's called, and the first project is Ambition. And like up until like my last project, I produced everything off an iPad. And so it's pretty crazy. But my last project, I said I don't want to do music because I didn't want to like just do music because it's the way out. I wanted to, it's my passion. I can't do anything but music. Like, well, just being a creative in general, like the way it makes me feel is indescribable. And I can never let anything like lead me away from it because it's just so like enrooted in my veins, in my body, you know what I'm saying? So that's what a passion is. And like I firmly believe like the drive, and it drives my day-to-day motivation and stuff like that. So that's the foundation is set already. And I'm in school. I go to Hampton University. I'm now a rising junior. That's really crazy. But yes, so I go to Hampton University and my major is music recording technology. So as a woman trying to make it in the industry, not only that, but as a Black woman in the industry, I really have to be on top of my game. And not that I wouldn't want to anyway, but like, as we know, like some people might have it easier than me. So, but that's why I'm going to school for what I do. Cause like, you know, YouTube is a very good resource, but I like the hands-on connection and that in-person feel of actually somebody showing me how to do it. Then I go do it after them. You know what I'm saying? So I go to school for what I want to do in the future as well. So it's a profession. I'm trying to make it a profession. You know, I'm still working like a little 9 to 5 and stuff like that, and still doing school and stuff like that. But the future is very bright. And like at this point, I feel like the sky isn't the limit. It's just the view. So it's all love for real.
That's awesome. So like when you said like, because I was listening to your the Romans thing that you had did on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when you put it in the song, I was like, whoa, is she a teacher and a artist? I was like, oh, like, how did you like come up with that?
So I feel like I really believe that like all musicians pretty much have some type of crazy in them when like so I was sitting here playing my keyboard and I was playing and I really liked these chords that I was playing, and then I was like, ooh, I'm sick of doing homework and I have a project to do. So why not you do the video, like the project in video form, something that you like? Because like I really love all things creative and anything that's gonna make it. And you know what they say, like if you like love what you do, it doesn't feel like work anymore. So I was just like, okay, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, but that's gonna be a little painful. It's not gonna be as painful, you know what I'm saying? So I just like was playing the chords. And I was just like, all right, well, I was getting mad at myself because I was making such a good beat for a project. And I was like, why is this for homework? Like, why is this beat so good? And I was like, trying not to be extra, but then I was like, no, just do it. Just go ahead and get the A. And so it was just a whole lot of thoughts running in my head, but I was at the point, it was the end of the semester, and that was the very last thing I had to do in order to like close off my senior year, not my senior year, my sophomore year. And so I made a song, and it was actually like surprisingly like easy. And I've like, my friends tell me that like when I like make lyrics or make a song, that it's like they don't understand how I just make it sound like I'm kind of like having a conversation. Like it's like it was really normal. It wasn't like hard to find like what to rhyme with what. So like it just all came together, and it was just that little bit of craziness that really glued it together. And I was sitting there like Roman architecture in modern day. I was like, why'd you do that? And why does it sound so good? But I really, to like not keep going on, but I just during Christmas, I got a record player. And so now I'm really getting, like, I've heard the stuff my mom plays, but now I'm really getting into that 80s music and that 70s and all that good stuff. So I've been playing a lot of like Lionel Richie, and I really think that's why I made that song the way it is. It gave me like old time groups, and that's why I named I did the video.
It was real funky.
Yeah, so that's why I did the video, and then I was like, what is like an old group like that they would name it? I was like, Times New Roman. I was like, yeah, okay. If you haven't seen it, go see it, y'all. It's a little, it's funny.
Yeah, it's definitely something to watch. Cool. So that ends our interview with Promise. Everybody check her out, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Bye, y'all.